Oh my gosh, this iced coffee was so necessary this morning. And Tim Hortons too, huh? Canadian. I'm just having one of those mornings where it's like, you know what? Caffeine itself will not be enough. I need to go and drive out and have some made for me. Okay, one more sip. Hello everyone, I am here today to do another 5 first impressions for you guys, and this one is a very highly requested one all around the KYLIE cosmetic. I got a whole bunch, finally. Oh my gosh, that was a stressful ordering experience. When they launch something new, you literally have 35 seconds. 35 seconds to order something or you miss out. That was like more stressful than exam period. So I wanted to try some of each of the different formulations that she has. So I have a couple of mattes, a couple of glosses, and one metallic as well. So I'll show you guys close-ups of me applying the products and what they actually look like on the lips while I'm talking about each of the products themselves. Let me know in the comment section below, and also by giving this video a thumbs up if you want to see me do a dupes video with some of these products and see if I can find some good solid dupes. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, and without further ado, let's get into this. We're gonna start with the glosses, and the two that I'm going to be trying on for you guys today are the following. Candy K, which is one of their most popular shades in the matte format, so I want to get it in the gloss, and also Light, which is one of their newer launches. I think it was at the beginning of the summer that they launched this. And the distinction between a lot of these colors is very, very slight. There's one that's a little bit browner, one that's a little bit darker, one that's a little bit mauve. Like, they're all basically in the nude realm, except for a couple of like random ones like blue. So Candy K is a warm nude pink is what she refers to it on the website. It is a very beautiful color. In terms of application, it comes with a little brush tip applicator, which actually surprisingly made it very easy to apply. I have seen some people talking about how the actual brushes themselves get ruined really easily. I have not had that impression so far because I've only used it once. The brush itself isn't too floppy, so it makes it easier to get more of a precise line around the outsides of the lips. They are a much more forgiving shade, so when you are applying them, you know, it's gonna be a little bit easier than, let's say, like a bright blue lippy. Because KYLIE has a deeper skin tone than I do, I was worried on how the colors would translate on a much lighter, paler skin, but I really liked the way that this one turned out. I think it was very wearable, very beautiful, easy to apply. Obviously, it does not have like any longevity to it at all, but it feels very hydrating on the lips. It's not too thick. It's a really good formula. I really like it. Next up is Like, which is a warm mocha brown. This to me is a more fall shade for me than an everyday sort of summery shade. Even though it is in gloss format, I found the color to be much deeper and richer on my paler skin. Does this one have the scent too? It does. It's almost like vanilla perfumey. It's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Candy K is a much sweeter of a scent. It has that candy kind of a scent. And Like has more of a vanilla warm scent. Yeah, totally different. I mean, they're both scented and they're both interesting. I don't know. If you like sweet scents, I mean, I guess that's kind of a bonus. So in terms of overall first impressions of the gloss, I think they're pretty good. Next up is one of the metallic shades that I got, and this is in the shade Rain, which is described as a deep metallic copper. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really wanted Air, but it was sold out, so what are you gonna do? Now, before I actually put this on, I thought it was gonna be super, super metallic, a great like going out kind of a lippy, but when I applied it, at first I was slightly disappointed. I'm like, oh, this is not metallic at all. But then as I was wearing it, it's a very subtle metallic. Like, it's much more wearable than I anticipated. Very pretty. However, I do not like the applicator. I tried to wear this without wearing a lip liner with it, and that was a huge mistake. You definitely need to wear a lip liner with this because this color is much darker than some of the other colors out there to get a nice crisp line. So I didn't love that, but the color itself is very pretty, a very nice fall shade. And in case anyone's wondering, this one also has a very sweet vanilla-y scent. So there you go. So if you're looking for a very wearable metallic lipstick, I think this is very pretty, very fall. This will be really nice. I'm kind of excited to wear it. I think she could have dialed out the metallicness, if that's even a word, a little bit more to make it more edgy, but I get what she was trying to do. She was trying to make this more wearable for everyone, but it just wasn't as metallic as I was kind of expecting it to be. And lastly are two of her new summer shades. I got Kristen, which I am currently wearing on my lips, and Malibu, which is this, like, again, nude shade. What a surprise. So we will start with Malibu. It's a cool tone nude and it looked really pretty on. Like, again, one of those more fall shades that I'm going to be going towards. The lip liner itself was kind of meh for me. It wasn't my favorite that I've ever tried. It wasn't the worst either. It was just nice that it was a good match for the actual color itself. I have never tried her matte lipsticks before, and this was my first kind of attempt at them, and I was pleasantly surprised by the consistency. I like the moussey feel to them. They're feather light on the lips. It has this nice sort of a gray tone to it, which was really interesting and unique, and I really liked it. I love the way that it sat on the lips. I thought it was very, very nice. Again, I don't know anything about the longevity yet because, again, first impression. But having just tried it for the first time, I really like the formula. I really like the way it sits on the lips. I think it's a beautiful color, and yeah, overall, I was pretty impressed with it. And lastly is Kristen, which is what I am wearing on my lips right now, which is described as a brown berry shade. When I saw this on KYLIE, I guess I was just kind of expecting it to be a lot brighter than it ended up being, because I put it on and I was like, whoa, that is dark. Also, not entirely kiss proof. I like the lip liner here a lot better than Malibu. I don't know, maybe it just depends on which color you get. It's gonna be a little bit different in terms of consistency, but I found this one to be a lot smoother when it applied to the lips versus Malibu was a little bit chalkier and just more difficult to blend out smoothly, I don't know. And then layering the matte lipstick on top, it was just, again, that very light, creamy, like airy kind of a feel. I feel like it's like an Aero bar in like lipstick form. Just a very light, airy, pillowy texture on the lips. It glides on beautifully. You do not need a lot. Like, I kind of wiped off the applicator and then applied it to my lips, and that was just a game changer. You do not need a lot of this product to get a very nice pigmented lip, and then it dries down to like nothing. It's not sticky or tacky in any way. It's completely comfortable, so nice on the lips. I really, really like it. However, we'll see how it goes for the rest of the day, like as I eat and drink and everything. I mean, it's already coming off my hands, so I'm a little bit worried about longevity, but the color's very pretty, and it is a lot more long wearing than most of my lipsticks. I'm gonna go about my day and check in with you guys tonight and let you know what this kind of looks like at the end of the day. So we're gonna get to that footage now. All right, so it's the end of the day. It is, I can't see what time it is. So let's take a look in the mirror, shall we? Oh, my liner did not love me today. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I think what's beneficial about this particular one is that it's going to look semi-okay for a long period of time until you are able to go and touch it up. Like, it's not perfect, but it's not bad either, considering I have not touched it all day. All this stuff is like wiped off and it's like smeared off in certain areas, but like, it really isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I mean, overall, is it the best liquid lipstick I've ever tried? Probably not, but it's pretty darn good. Like, it is held up pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. So overall, my first impression of the KYLIE Cosmetics lip products that I have tried anyway, I really like them. I think they're very smooth. I love the matte lipstick. They just sit beautifully on the lips. The glosses are really nice too. They smell nice, although a little bit on the sweet side for my taste. The colors are really pretty, well thought out. Metallic one, I'm kind of torn on because I kind of wish it was a little bit more metallic-y than it actually ended up being, but you know, it's still really pretty for every day. And that's everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see a dupes video on some of these products, and maybe I can find some good dupes and test them out for you guys and let you guys know if there are any good dupes out there so you can save on some serious shipping costs. Because whoa, Nelly, that was intense. If there are other colors from the KYLIE Cosmetics line that you guys want me to test out, leave them in the comment section below, or let me know what your favorite colors are from the line, or whether you liked it or didn't like it. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you're all having an amazing, amazing week so far, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you, girls. Mwah.